games this year.
I don't remember which game. You know, all the bowls tend to come throughout the year, and I think I saw them at one of our away games. I don't remember which one. And we see the bowl reps. You know, we see them at the beginning of the year. We see them in the middle of the year. The first phone call with Jim McVay was probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Just to touch base.
And at that point, it was, you know, hey, I know you're just here, but we like you. I mean, how did that conversation go?
Yeah, I had that same kind of conversation with Jim McVay and with the other two bowls, and I was glad. You know, we knew we had to win because I think it was shortly after our 2 or 3 game losing streak, and so we knew we had to finish strong, and we did. And, I really think after that, you know, those 3 bowls that I mentioned were very interested. And part of it is, you know, again, it's a credit to Kirk, it's a credit to the way our guys are playing this year, and it's a credit to our fan base.
3 in 6 years, does that concern you at all, making the trip that many times?
Not really.
No.
I think I would be concerned if we went back-to-back, and we've kind of remedied that in the Big Ten. The reason it doesn't overly concern me is because we do have a lot of Iowans that live down in Florida. It's easy to get there from here, a lot easier than some of the other locations. And like I said earlier, it was 80 degrees there today.
True.
So I think all that combined with the fact that they do a great job of, you know, the practice site is nearby. The fans that come in, if you stay down where the team is staying, there's a lot of activity. It's easy to walk to everything, so it's a convenient location as well as a warm one.
How much does?
And it's in a pro stadium too, and that's really good for the student athletes. Love that. Sorry.
No, that's cool. You're right. I think they do. I forgot what I was going to ask.
Sorry about that.
No, matchup. How much does matchup factor in the big equation? Because it felt like last year it was a right match. You know what I mean? I think 2 teams that should have been playing each other. It could be this year. It's hard. You don't know that until after the game. How much does matchup matter?
Well, I think if you look at over the years, a lot of times when the Big Ten teams are going down into Florida, the way the matchups were, to your point, I think
yes.
sometimes a 4th or 5th Big Ten school was playing a 2nd or 3rd team in the SEC. I think we've remedied that, so I think now we tend to go into the game a little bit more evenly matched. I haven't studied, and I actually won't, because that's up to Kirk. Yeah, but I do. Obviously, I'm a fan, and I follow it close enough to know that they're very talented. The teams they've lost to are pretty good, but so are we, and teams we lost to are pretty good as well. So I think it looks like it's going to be on paper a good matchup.